Alrighty, the must have. We're gonna get into day 6, guys. We got one more day, and that's tomorrow. One more day. Alrighty, let me introduce myself to you. I am Sandy. I am your business strategist, and I am here to help you to get your business into the marketplace, grow your business if it's already in the marketplace, and help you to leave legacies, generating wealth, and talk to you about all of the unsexy stuff that is a part of business, and help you to grow and maybe have multiple businesses. So that's what I'm here to help you guys do. We're going to get down and talk tonight. And also, if you're not here live, listen to the replay. I appreciate that. And please come back. We'll be here Monday through Thursday. We between 8:30 and 10ish, somewhere up in there. And I'm going to definitely get a schedule better. But we're in the holiday season now, so I'm kind of being sporadic here. I have other things going on with my other projects I'm working on with some of my other clients. So I do apologize for sometime coming in so late. And also, I want to let you know that I want to be able to get you and keep you in the mindset of establishing businesses in 2021. So thanks for being here and thanks for listening to the replay if you're one of those people that are listening to the replay. Okay, but tonight we're going to get in. We're going to continue to talk about some must have for you to be able to build your business from scratch, right? And the reason why we want to talk about this tonight is because these are some things that can be long term for you. It's going to carry you on. Now, I talked about one of them. I know I did a whole few days, maybe about 3 or 4 days, and I talked about it. And it's one of them is business credit, establishing your business credit. And then also I talked about, a little bit I talked about on personal credit. And then also I always talk to you about mindset when I am giving, talking about business because you definitely have to be in the right frame of mind in order to be able to do it. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to break a few things down, some things that you just need to do. And also you can also go to bit.ly/Sandy Biz Coach and get the free checklist that I have about business credit because that's something that's going to be able to help you to just, you know, take off with your business if you need it down the road, but you need to make sure that you got to build up to it. You got to establish it. When I say build up to it, you got to establish it, and you got to make sure that you're in compliance in a lot of areas, so where you can make sure that you're pretty much doing extremely well when you get ready to grow your business, because we don't want to be in business and not stay in business. So sometimes funding, you may not get approved for the bank, and some things may be going on with your personal credit. So I do want to touch on a couple of those things tonight about those two things. So that's business credit and personal credit, and I definitely want to talk to you about those. Now, in order to be able to get strong business credit to help you with your businesses, you must do some things that you already know that is very important to your success in business, and you being set up seriously, and you not look like a hobby in versus a business owner. Okay, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Now, some of the things that you need to do is make sure you have your structure correctly. Whatever structure you're going to use, whatever entity you're going to use, but make sure that you have your entity, whether it's going to be an LLC, an S Corp, a C Corp, a partnership, not sole proprietor, not when it comes down to business credit, okay? That is not sole proprietor, ain't nobody taking you seriously when you do that. Okay, especially lenders, trade line lenders. And also having your business license, having your EIN number, having your business bank account, having your business separate from you. You and your business is two different entities, and you and your business is going to look like two different entities. So when it comes down to the business world, you need to separate the two. Now, this is why I do want to share with you and talk. We're going to talk about personal credit too in a few minutes, because it's so important in that area that your business may need some of your support from your personal side. So we're going to get there in a minute, but I just want you to understand how imperative it is. imperative it is for you to at least introduce yourself and start thinking about growing, building your business credit, okay? Growing and building that business credit is so important. It's a whole new world. I know it may be a whole different language for you, but you're gonna be grateful if you do establish yourself and you do get it going. You'll be very thankful. Okay. Now, also knowing the trade, actually knowing the reporting agencies of your business credit as you are establishing it to make sure that it's being built so where it can show favorably in your for your sake is going to be three credit reporting agencies. Is going to be Duns and Bradstreet, and also you need to make sure that you have a Duns and Bradstreet number. You don't have to pay for that. Number two, you want to have experience and a relationship with experienced business um, bureau. And the third one, you want to make sure you have a business relationship with Equifax. That's the last one. Sorry, I was about to yawn. Yeah. So anyway, those are the main three that you need to have a business relationship with, and the reason why, because they report your credit and they credit your credit score, your business credit score, and they give you, if you're paying on time, you're favorable. You looked upon as a real somebody in business that that the trade lines and the lenders or the merchants or whatever want to do business with. Okay, all right. Now, also, ooh, excuse me, guys. So also, you need to also make sure that you're establishing your vendor accounts. Make sure that you're establishing those, and also make sure that you at least have a loan, business loan. But you may start out, maybe you can't get a loan at that time when you're starting out. This is why you need to make sure that you're building it, and make sure, guys, that you have a team, a CPA on your team, because as you grow, you're going to need basically you're going to need more financial advice from people to help you grow your business even more. Alrighty, like I talked to you guys about that last week, about that too as well. And then make sure that you are building your history. It's so important. You need to make sure you can have so many trade lines a week, a month. You can do 4 or 5. A month is good, but just make sure that you're building it. I'm not trying to be specific on how many you use, but just make sure that you are building it. Okay, now okay, after I give you this, but we'll touch a little bit on personal credit. Then I'm gonna talk to you what all of the things it's gonna be. You really need to make sure that you have this, so in the future there are things that your business is gonna need to be able to operate, that you may want to keep in mind, that you may have to pay fees for them, and not everything is going to be free for you. Okay, alrighty. Some of the things when it comes down to your personal credit, you need to make sure that if you have any disputation to do, any disputing, any kind of thing on your credit, you want to make sure that you probably know how to do it. You got people out there that do this kind of stuff. Um, you have people that really work, and that's all they do is help you dispute or whatever, help you with your credit repair. But I'm gonna give you some tips that you possibly may not have to go that route, that you can do things yourself or take care of them yourself if you don't have a serious case. Well, anything is serious when it's coming out of your credit, but I mean, an extreme case, put it that way. Okay, now some of the things you need to make sure that you do is know what's on your credit report, and then once you know what's on your credit report, how long has it been on there? Is it accurate? How is it all your information? Is your address is correct on there? Are the phone numbers on your credit report correct? Anything that can cause your credit to go down because your names got mixed up with anybody, that's why you want to make sure that all of the addresses are correct, because your name could get mixed up with somebody else's profile, and then their information start reporting on your credit report. It is capable that it can happen, people. It can happen. Okay. And then another thing is you want to make sure that you, if you have to dispute it, you want to make sure that you have the right information to dispute it. The letters that you use when you are disputing your when you are disputing when you have to dispute your credit, your credit file is going to be um it's going to be let's see. I'm trying to find something for you here. When you're going to be disputing, it's it's a special way that you have to dispute your credit report. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a specific way in each. You have to write letters, and requires you to each letters requires you to um dispute those according. You go up in levels. You go have a letter one, and your first letter you send. If you don't get a response, you get second, third, or fourth. You can go all the way up to four letters. So what I advise you to do is to make sure that you know what's on your credit. Dispute things that are older than 7 years. You can dispute so many things because here again is does it, and especially if it's something that's old. And it doesn't mean that you're not trying to pay your bills. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that some things just don't have to be on your credit report. It's not mandatory that it be on your credit report, but it's mandatory that you should pay it. Now, that's the big difference, and that's what I want you guys to see here. So, with that being said, after that, and if you get all like, sometimes it may take three months or so, but they have to respond within 30 days. That is the law. So a lot of times when you take this approach, you things will fall off your credit report, and then your score will go up. Now, they've changed the scores a little bit. I think they've been going back to FICO 10. They've been going back about uh, I think it's about, they're combining about 18 months or more of all of your old credit stuff. I mean, credit, your credit, your data. So your scores are kind of like different and changed. Some people's scores have dropped. So here again, you just got to know and understand what's going on with your credit and make sure that you're monitoring it. Make sure that you pull the credit report from all three credit bureaus, all three, because some credit bureau or one credit bureau may not have something that the other one have. So you want to make sure that you are following up on that and making sure that everything is synchronized together. If not, then you start disputing your stuff. So that's just it in a nutshell, and that's some ways that you can do that. But like I said, keeping if you text me, push the dream 48 48 48, I also will give you the business toolkit. Business toolkit is going to have this in more detail about what I'm talking about. So this is some of the things that I want to share with you. So anyway, I appreciate you for being here. And also tonight, this is all. We got one more night, which will be tomorrow night, on just this particular topic of how to grow your business from scratch. So thank you guys for being here, and I hope that you also, before I go, I'm sorry, before I go, I do want to share some things with you. The reason why I am telling you that these are things that you must have, because these are some of the things that you're going to need for your business. That's what I know what else I wanted to share with you. See, I was going to get off and not share it with you. There's going to be things that's going to help your business run efficiently. I don't care what type, kind, what business you have. These are the things that in this date and age, these are things that's going to definitely help you to grow, and definitely going to help you to get business, get out here, and people see you out here in the marketplace. Okay, now there are a few things. Having a domain, having pretty much some kind of platform. I want to say sometimes you don't need a website, but you need something that's going to be able, so where they can connect with you and you can have your information there. So they definitely want to be they definitely want to be hey girl, they definitely want to be there. Okay, so make sure that you have that, and make sure also that you have your email. Your email marketing is going to be very important too. And then really your email marketing, you're going to have to host that somewhere. So you want to make sure that you'll be able, you can buy the smaller package because you can use ConvertKit, MailChimp. Sometimes a lot of these have the free version, but the paid version is good to have so where you can connect with your people, your audience. I don't care what kind of business you have, so where you can email them. Email is not dead. And also text messages. See, I'm telling you to text, push the dream to 48, 48, 48. You know, that is a way that people can connect to you as well. And also, you can, when you're getting ready to do something, you can communicate through with to people through text because everybody now is using more text, messages. I'm not saying just constantly text them all the time, but just text them every now and then. Like if like with me, if I'm going live or if I'm doing some things, I've started doing that. If I'm going live, and if I want to share something with you, I want to communicate with you somehow, some way, because these platforms on social media may not always be around. They may be down. Something may be going on with them. You always want to have other ways to get in touch with the people that do business with you, okay? And also having a presence for Facebook ads and things like that. So building your business credit and getting personal credit together, you may need to get, you may need to use your business credit card, and if you've established your credit, to help you buy ads and stuff like that for your business. So, these are some of the things that you're going to need. And then also, like I said, having a domain name, web hosting, you can always use a lead page, you can always use a Shopify page, you can always use some kind of page or something like that in order to be able to get in touch with your people, or or to have a basic information page. A lot of times we have links, the trees, we have other ways that we have all of our information in one section, like the link tree. That's a popular thing that everybody, and they have, whatever kind of service they have or whatever they want to communicate with with their tribe or with their people, they have it there in one location. When I tell you guys to go to bit.ly/Sandy, I have all of my information a lot of times in my tree. So, you don't always have to have a website now to be able to do what you want to do, but you need to let people know who you are, and you need to have a profile of yourself and have it somewhere on a platform so where people can know you. If you don't, if you're not somebody that gets on live and things like that. So you would definitely want to do that. And then having all of your, having an account with like LinkedIn, Facebook, Pinterest. It all depends on what kind of business you have. Pinterest, Twitter. Have a Twitter account, and then also have your Instagram account. So that is very important too as well. Okay. Alrighty. So anyway, I think, let me see. I'm gonna have a few more to share with you. Yeah. No, I don't. But yes, if you want the business toolkit, guys, please text 4848. Push the dream to 48 48 48. And then also tomorrow, we're going to definitely go over some more things, because I am looking to help you guys in the beginning of the year. Before the beginning of the year, I want you to make sure that you are, if you so have them. Could you help me with? Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. I'll do that, Cheryl. We'll talk about it. Yeah, I'll help you with the link tree. Yeah. But or either I can send you, I send me your information and I'll send you a video. Okay? I'll walk you through it. How about that? Yeah. So anyway, what I'm going to do is, tomorrow night will be the last night that we're going to kind of talk about this, starting your, things that you need to start your business from scratch. I do want to share, if you in the future are thinking about hiring someone, I want to kind of share with you a couple of things other than just hiring somebody the traditional way. I want to talk to you more. I want to give you some tips on Fiverr. I want to give you some tips on Upwork, and then I'm going to give you some more tips on how to help people with business. I mean, how to start your businesses, and then how to get out there and know more about your people, okay? And I don't know whether I'll be able to do it tomorrow or not, but I planned on creating a video. It'll be something that just kind of give you a tutorial of the power of Google, okay? So I'm going to work on that. It'll be, I can't promise I'm gonna do it by tomorrow. Sometime over the weekend. I just want to kind of create a video and let you guys know the power of Google when you, with your business. Okay, so sometimes, we have these platforms, but we don't know everything we have is just like I said, the power of them. So I want to let you guys know about that too as well. Okay. Alrighty, over here Instagram. Thank you guys for being here too. I got this, yeah, because I changed, and instead of me having all my phones, I decided to go ahead and use my StreamYard. StreamYard, Zoom. I have all this other technology, but I'm gonna start using it more. Cause okay, another thing that I'm going to start doing too is a lot of you join the Push to Dream University. I don't know whether you guys are familiar with that, but if you're not in the group, please be a part of the group because we're getting ready to do some things. And I got to get back in there and talk to the other ones about something that I ran by them for. It's a collaboration of something, but I want to give the people that's already in the group the first opportunity so where we can kind of sit down and talk about it because next year it's going to be boom, 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 boom. I'm going to be throwing some ideas, we're not throwing some ideas at, giving ideas, and people, if they want to come aboard, they can, because we're going to get ready for a virtual workshop. Thank you. Um, Ooh, oh Lord, uh, these trolls on Periscope. But anyway, nope. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so anyway, I appreciate you and thank you guys for being here. And trolls go troll go somewhere. But anyway, I'm looking over this LinkedIn. This not link. What I'm talking about LinkedIn, Periscope. But anyway, they up at night this time of night. But anyway, I got some work to do, guys. I'm finna go and gotta get settled in. I got some things I gotta work on for some of my clients. So anyway, sometimes I'll be up to 2 and 3 in the morning. But Cheryl, I will definitely send me a link and thank you so much. All right. Yeah, send me a link and I'll give you the information. I'll do that video for you and I'll tell you a little bit about Linktree. Okay? Alrighty. And then you can get that going. Okay. Alrighty. Talk to y'all later. See you tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow will be day 7. And remember, I got some little things. You need to be here because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a link to get some of these things that I'm talking about. At first, the videos and things like that. Okay? Alright, guys. Talk to you later. All right, good night. Good night. Bye bye.